Hey guys, welcome back to Real Talk. This is Zach. I'm with Hamadi and Solomon. Boys, some interesting news about Arsenal coming out, I think today or yesterday. Apparently the new manager's in line. We have a new manager coming to Arsenal.
Yeah, who is it?
Mikel Arteta.
No thanks.
One of the greatest centre mids to have played for Arsenal.
No, thanks.
One of the what?
One of the greatest centre mids to play for Arsenal.
One of the
He's
best
a legend.
box-to-box players ever. No.
He's a legend. What's your I know you guys have opposing views on this, right? One's in, one's out. Let's start with Solomon. Solomon, what do you think, man?
I disagree. I want to hear what he has to say. Why do you agree?
Start with you,
Why
Hamadi.
not? At this point in time, what do we have to lose?
Is it what we need though?
We need a complete rebuild. And we need someone with new ideas. And why not get one of the guys that's learned from the best coach in the world, Pep Guardiola? What's it going to hurt? From what I hear, they love him there. They think he's great. Man City would love to keep him to succeed, Pep.
You think that fans are going to accept that?
I think fans will definitely...
You would accept that, a rebuild?
What do we have to lose right now?
No, I'm just saying in general. You
Does
accept
our team
a club like Arsenal accepting a rebuild at this time?
Can I ask you something? We've got Aubameyang at age 29, 30. Lacazette's about 28. Our defense is all garbage. Besides maybe Bellerin and Tini.
Yeah, I said blow it up before, remember?
Our midfield is non-existent. Besides Pepe and our fullbacks and maybe Lacazette, who are we keeping?
Leno, maybe.
Leno, Torreira. They're 5 players. We need about a good 10 players into this squad.
Do we need 10 players?
We need at least... We need 3 centre-backs.
Let him speak.
We need 2 new centre-backs, at least, minimum, right?
Saliba's coming.
All right, one new centre back. Okay, we need a whole new midfield. I don't care what anyone says. We need a defensive midfielder.
All right, fair enough. You got a good point.
We need Ozil's gone.
No, but I'm with you. We need new players. Yeah, there's a lot of players that need to go. I said it. We need a lot of players. But what makes you think that Arteta coming in? This is his first Premier League job.
Yeah.
The magnitude of Arsenal. You're saying that we're gonna be accepting a rebuild. Like
we have to accept a rebuild. There's no choice right
now. But you'd accept mid-table. Like you look at Chelsea's rebuilding, they're 4th.
Yeah.
Leicester, they rebuild, they're 2nd. Do you reckon we can accomplish something? But do you reckon we can accomplish something like that?
Yeah, I think we can. We definitely have players that can do that, right? A rebuild doesn't necessarily mean for the next 4 years. It's not like an NBA rebuild, right?
No, but
it could take 1 to 2 years, right? We could still stay relevant, challenging for top 4 for the next 2 years.
Similar to Lampard, like a Lampard going to Chelsea.
That's the thing, right? So Lampard, you know what? 2 years ago, I was against this when we signed Emery. At the time, Arteta was one of the favourites. I was against it. But now, looking at what Lampard's done, you know what? Why not? I'm all for it now.
The only thing is we saw Freddie come in, and there was a bit of hope for Freddie, and he can't. I mean,
Freddie's different.
But Freddie's a bit different.
Freddie's different.
Freddie hasn't been able to bring his own
after that first
staff
lineup that we saw from Freddie, that first game lineup.
This is Freddie's. Freddie with Emery was his first assistant job.
Yeah.
At a first team club.
Yeah, no.
He was a junior coach.
It was always uphill battle. I'm with you. I was never expecting.
No. What I'm saying is like it's different with Arteta, but I'm still not convinced by Arteta, man. Like I know he could be great, and I'm not denying that he could be a great manager for us. Like I don't know if it helps him come to Arsenal as a first job. That's my problem, bro. How big is the job, man, to turn it around? And we were talking about it before. I'd rather Rafa Benitez. I'd rather Mauricio Pochettino over him.
I'd rather Pochettino. I don't think we'll get Pochettino. But I'm also...
But I'm talking about that kind of manager.
Arteta, he knows the club. He's played in the Premier League. He knows what's needed. He's coached under Pep. I'm not saying he's the main guy, right? But I don't want him get if he's gonna bring some sort of similar style to what Pep has. Do you not take that?
Of course, but I don't want him to come and then get hounded out 2 years later. That's my issue.
That's any manager though. Any manager. That could happen to any manager.
But for him to come in, that's my point.
He doesn't want it to be Arteta. That's the problem. Because it's okay if it happens to Benitez. Comes for a bit after 2 years, he's gone.
But it's not okay to keep just second managers every 2 years. We're going nowhere. It's time for us fans, right?
But we need someone to settle the club.
I feel like Arteta could be that guy that he can stay there for the long term, right?
So
Rafa Benitez, can I finish? Rafa Benitez would come in for a good 2-3 years and then move on, right? It's going to be the same story over and over.
No, but
if we bring in Arteta and he does, all he needs to do, right, is improve a little bit, right? Just show The thing is with Emery, right? All we asked for was to see improvement. Did we ever see improvement?
No.
That was the main thing, right?
14
If we had
games.
seen some sort of improvement, I think Emery would still be for job, and we can all agree on that. If with Arteta, if he can bring in an improvement to the team, bring in some players that fit his system. We want to see a system, right? That's the thing with Klopp at Liverpool. Klopp at Liverpool first 2 years were crap, but you could always see there was a system in place, and once they started to get the players that suited the system,
He bought the right players as well.
bought the right players. Once he started to, he got the players for his system. All of a sudden, they're a powerhouse. With Arsenal, if Arteta brings in a system, brings in the players he wants, we could also be a powerhouse too again, man. It's worth the gamble.
I agree, but again, you look comparing Klopp. Klopp came from a successful reign at Dortmund. He had experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. There. You know what I mean? He knew how a big club was managed. He knew how to do that. I know Arteta's been at Man City. I know Arteta has seen how things work there, but simply copying a style, is that always the key to success for a club like Arsenal?
Look,
you have to find something within that club. At the end of the day, you're saying he was a part of our club. He was part of one of our worst periods in our club.
You know what? Okay.
You know what I mean?
When Arsenal signed Wenger, who was Wenger?
He was from the J League, whatever.
Exactly, from the J League. You think Arteta couldn't? Arteta's coaching.
It's different.
It's not different.
Yeah, but before
that.
let me can I finish?
Yeah, before
He was at Monaco.
Yeah, okay.
So he
Came from the J League, but
I understand, but he was at Monaco before that. So he managed a pretty big club then in the 80s, and he had success. He had, what's his name, George Weah. He was coaching. He was coaching.
Yeah,
players like that. Come on, bro.
I understand that, right? You can compare different times, right? Lampard. Who was he managing? Derby County?
But Lampard's just started. He's not going to be successful.
No. But he's saying he
don't know
wants
that.
that similar thing to him.
You don't know
He
that,
thinks
right? If Arteta succeeds, he'll be at the club for the next 10 years, right?
That's
I
the
hope
thing.
so.
So that's what I'm telling you. From look.
If Klopp
Can I
was
say
hold
my
up,
opinion?
if Rafa Benitez was to succeed, would he be at Arsenal for 10 years?
No. But my point
Arsenal
is
needs stability.
exactly that, and you're 100% right. But I don't think he brings that straight away. I think Benitez for 2-3 years can settle the club, bring stability, and set up the club in a better state for Arteta to come in than it is right now. That's my point.
It's not going to matter either way. In my opinion, it's not going to matter.
Look,
Go, Zach.
there's two trains of thought, right? One is the instant success. I don't think this club requires a blow up. I don't think so. I think we need a centre back. I think we need a CDM, and maybe an attacking mid. That's it.
You know what? You're saying that, right?
Give
But
us.
there's so much dead wood at the club. You have to get rid of it.
But
It
listen,
requires a blow up.
But give me these two signings, especially the CDM and C centre back, good quality. You give me someone like Koulibaly, right? Even give me someone like Doucouré, right?
Yeah.
That's now just changed the identity of the team. Saliba comes in next season as well. It's changed the way. You have Bellerin, Saliba, Koulibaly, Tierney, right? All of a sudden it's like, whoa, that's not bad. So it doesn't require a rebuild of sorts. It just requires a couple of players. The reason why I'd like someone like Ancelotti, he's proven. Come in, you're proven, right? Spend some money, get us a title, get us back in the picture or whatever.
Yeah.
But then what happens is, like Solomon said, you get us to a place now where it's like, okay, I've done what I can with this team. Let's bring in someone now who can maybe take it to the next level, right? With Arteta, this is the other thinking now. Long term. Like you said, we don't want to change managers every 2 seasons. That can't be the plan long term, right?
Yeah.
So what they want to do is, they're at Arteta's house till 1 a.m. in the morning, apparently the board, They want someone to come in and go, look, we'll give you as much time as you need. We gave Wenger time. We gave Ferguson got time, and that was the blueprint. They were very successful, both of them. We'll give you 6 years, whatever. All we require is that every season there's a bit of improvement, like you're saying. There's a plan in play, there's a structure in play.
Yeah.
We're okay with failure. What Solomon is saying is now, as a plan, that sounds amazing, yeah? But you're coming into a fan base, which is the Arsenal fan base. So we can sit here and say, that sounds great. But at one point, do we start saying, you know what, man? I'm done with the rebuild. Arteta out.
Okay.
And then the toxicity that comes in after that.
That's always going to happen, right? Regardless of which manager it is, you're always going to get that toxicity.
I'm with you, but when you're going forward with it's a rebuild, and it's give us the time, at first they'll say yeah, right? Same with Lampard. We keep bringing up Lampard. Lampard, bro, he was in this beautiful honeymoon period. There's no one to buy. Now you can buy someone, Lampard, yeah? Now all the fans are crossing their arms saying, all right, who you going to get, man? We're in Champions League. Who you going to get? He's not going to get no one. What's going to happen? They're going to drop out of the top 4. Mark my words, they'll be out of the top 4. And then the pressure comes on.
All right.
Mr. Lampard, what are you going to do?
Back to Arteta, yeah? All right. So what's like, how do I say this?
Say in English.
Yeah, like realistically, right? You bring him in now. What's the difference in bringing him now and 2 years later? Who's going to... What stability are you going to get from Rafa Benitez? Is he going to take us to a title? Is he going to take us to the Champions League?
You're going to keep certain
likely,
players. You're going to keep certain players, like you said, Aubameyang. He would probably stay.
I don't want to keep Aubameyang. I don't want to keep a striker that's going to turn over 30 next season that relies on his pace. He's a great finisher, but he definitely relies on his pace. He's only going to slow down. You're not going to keep him through a rebuild. You know you need to rebuild. You can all sit here and deny, we're only a few players away. No, we're not.
Come on, man.
No, we're not. Are we a few players away from what? There's a difference between what we're a few players away from.
From challenging for the title.
I don't want to challenge for top 4. We're not challenging for the title. We're
Title.
not challenging for the title for a couple of few players.
So what do you want? You want to win a title?
I want to win a title. I'm sick of just trying to get into the top 4.
You're willing to wait 6 years for that?
I'll wait 6 years for a title. I've waited how many years? How long has it been? 15 years?
I don't believe it. I don't believe that. Because I know you, and I know fans like you.
I've waited.
I know fans like you would not accept that after 2 years. You get over it after 2 years.
No, listen. It's not like I'm saying I'm going to wait 6 years and not be in the top 4 for the next 6 years. Obviously, by the next 2 years, or even this year, I was expecting to be in the top 4.
This is my point. You bring him in, we miss top 4 next 2 years.
Then what happens?
You're going to accept that? Then what? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm already accepting it. What am I doing?
So do you buy into a 6-year plan where we don't make top 4 for 4 years?
I'll buy in. Do I have a choice?
you do.
Are you going to make a top 4 for if Ancelotti came in today?
Yes.
No, you're not.
Come on, man.
Why?
He's going to demand players
Why
in
does
January.
Jose have that effect at Tottenham?
Yeah.
Have what effect?
That effect. They make a top 4 this season.
They were 14th when he came in.
Name on the pitch, right? Where are Tottenham's weaknesses? Name a position of weakness with Tottenham, please.
Left back, maybe? Left
One
back, right
position.
back?
How many positions do we have?
3 as well. I thought I said 3.
Are you going to tell me not in the most important places?
Centre back,
defensive
CDM. Maybe attacking.
There's a big difference, man.
But I think
There's a big quality difference.
But do you
man.
think, okay, bring Arteta in. Do you think he attracts that quality of player, like he said, a Koulibaly, Doucouré?
What's this theory that Jose Mourinho attracts that player? Not everyone's found the
bro.
Jose
I'm
Mourinho.
Mourinho.
No, but regardless, you just said that they're covered. No, but you said they're covered, so they don't need those players. But what makes you think Arteta can bring someone like that? What makes you think a guy from Man City,
Brother,
if that's the only player he can?
At the end of the day, money talks. We all know that.
Get
Pepe came. Pepe, who I thought Pepe was going to United or Chelsea. All of a sudden he ended up at us.
Doesn't speak English. He doesn't know what he was doing. That's the truth, bro. It's like, Arsenal? Okay.
Aubameyang, we got Aubameyang a couple of years
Because
ago.
of Wenger.
What had Wenger done before that for the last 7 years before that?
Exactly, that's the point. See, what had he done? But it's still Wenger. Same as Mourinho.
Brother,
what has he done?
But
It's
you're
still
thinking
Mourinho.
that you're thinking that I don't want Arteta. I want him, but I don't want him to come in this circumstance, in this situation, because it's bad for him.
Doesn't matter.
It puts him on the back foot straight away.
Look,
A
it's
new
gotta
manager
be-
on the back foot.
It's got to be a gamble he's willing to take.
I just don't think it's a good career
You know
move.
what?
If I'm Arteta, I wouldn't do it either.
You're going to eat those words because Arteta will succeed.
Okay, I think he will too, but not at this, like the way your
Why?
plan is.
Brother,
We've heard a few stories about him working with Sterling and Sane.
Brother, he changed their career.
I don't know if you're trolling now, bro. I don't know if you're saying
Have
this.
you seen that gif? Have you seen that
Right
gif, bro?
now, I'm a depressed Arsenal fan.
You'll take
Alright.
anyone, eh?
Right, I'll take anyone with fresh ideas.
Do you know what I heard?
Something different,
What?
right? I know what I'm going to get from Carlo Ancelotti. I know what I'm going to get from Rafa Benitez. We all know what
Success.
we're going to get. No, we're not necessarily going to get success.
Stability.
What's the guy done with Napoli? He's got a good Napoli team. What are they coming? 10th?
They made the
They're in the Champions League.
Champions
round of
League
16, bro.
knockouts.
Or in a group they should have been second in. Are you kidding me? Who was in their group?
Bro, that's just
Who was in their group?
Liverpool?
The guy won
Liverpool. And who?
The guy.
I don't
That's
know.
a shit team.
The
Let's be
guy
honest here.
won a Champions League with Real Madrid. Their first in how many years, bro? Come on, man. He's a proven.
He won
the
a
title
Champions League with who?
He won the Premier League.
He won a Champions League with who?
with Cristiano Ronaldo. But it was the first one. But it was the first one in how long Mourinho couldn't do it.
And AC Milan, bro.
Yeah, he won AC Milan. Bro, he won.
Alright,
He won
he's
the
a
Premier
good
League
manager.
title with Chelsea.
He's a good manager, but he's had some world class players. Didn't he have Kaká when he won that Champions League?
I can't
Best
remember.
player in
No,
the
no,
world
no,
at the
probably.
time. Yes, he did. We're talking
Cause-
2008. Yes, he did.
Because he had El Shaarawy.
Shut
Nah, you know
up,
what? You know what I heard. You know what I heard about Arsenal. This is how pathetic they are. The board. They have a list of 15 managers. I just,
you know what?
I just want to know, yeah,
There's
in
no
that
15
list, yeah.
managers on. I'm on that list.
No, but yeah, exactly. I just want to know.
Wait, DT's on that list.
I'm taking a straight out of Rory from the kickoff. I want to know who the 12th, the 13th, the 14th manager is on that list.
Ty, Claude, then no.
Yeah.
Look, realistically, right? If we brought Mourinho in at Arsenal,
Oh.
is he doing anything with this team?
Brother, if Mourinho, I
What,
wish
is he going to turn
Mourinho
Xhaka
came.
into Kante tomorrow? No, it's not going to happen.
I
I
think
wish-
he would have. He's playing Harry Winks,
I
man.
think he would've.
He's playing Harry Winks. Have 40 winks, cuz. What's wrong with you?
40 weeks.
And they're doing well.
I wish we got Mourinho, man. Freaking hell, bro.
But I don't know what you got against like proven managers like
Yeah,
that.
what-
I've got nothing
Success
against them.
card.
like
I've got nothing against
like a proven Premier League managers. That's my
because
point.
proven managers don't necessarily.
No.
bring
A
instant
proven
success.
Premier League manager.
Who?
Rafa and Carlo Ancelotti and Maurizio Pochettino. That's those managers. They are proven. They've done well in the Premier League. Don't tell me they haven't done well.
Ancelotti had an amazing team as well to work with. A lot of these managers had good teams, right?
You know what
I
it
love
is?
Pochettino, yeah, but he at the same time he kind of underachieved with his team.
Okay.
He overachieved and underachieved. It's stupid to say, but he did.
Did Koulibaly have issues with Ancelotti?
No.
So if Ancelotti came, yeah,
Yeah.
let me ask you, yeah,
Yeah.
and he looks at his Napoli team. Oh, who wants to come with me? You wouldn't take Koulibaly.
Yeah, sorry.
You wouldn't take a Mertens, bro.
So I'm not going to take a 32-year-old Mertens, okay? I'll take Koulibaly. All right,
Alan?
I'll take Koulibaly.
Alan?
Alan.
Alan?
I'll take my boy Alan.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly, Alan.
At the end of the day, if Arsenal put in a 40 mil bid for Alan, you told me they couldn't get him. It's enough of the bull crap, man.
No, but again, it depends on players care about who they play for. But I really think that's
You know
that's a point, bro, isn't it?
These days, yeah.
Yeah, I really
No,
think,
I don't
bro.
think so. I don't necessarily think so, man.
You think people don't want to go to Liverpool and play under Klopp?
Some players do, some players don't.
Because that's a
No,
part
you
of it.
know
Like,
what? Back at
I wouldn't
Dortmund-
want to go to Liverpool,
Can I
but
tell you
Klopp's
something,
there,
man?
you know?
But not necessarily every manager is fond of Klopp. Not every player wants to work as hard as they do on the pitch, man.
No, but they say the
Do you know what
success
I mean?
they have, you know
That's
what I
an
mean?
issue with the player, but
Yeah, but
If
that's
players
what I
don't wanna
mean.
work
Certain-
hard,
okay, you
that's a
think
bad
Ronaldo
player,
wants
you
to
don't
play
want
under
that.
Klopp?
I wouldn't mind.
You
Because
think-
Klopp would
okay, can I
mold.
ask, you reckon Messi would want to play under Klopp?
Yeah.
I don't think he would.
Come on, bro.
You think Messi would want to be just chasing down like?
But he wouldn't do that. Like the way
Exactly,
Salah
bro.
doesn't do that.
That's what I mean.
Klopp would make sure that
But
he,
if Klopp demanded that out of Messi, you think he'd want to?
yeah,
He'd do
but
it.
he wouldn't
He
demand it.
would
He's
do
too good of a manager to do that.
it. Do you know what I mean? Look, all I'm saying is,
Wouldn't you want Henri's manager rather than Arteta?
No, Henry's a terrible manager. Have you seen Monaco stories
Look,
about him?
brother,
Bergkamp?
Maybe
Arteta.
Vieira.
Vieira.
Would be
no,
good.
Vieira's terrible.
Apparently, Vieira's going to be the assistant to
Oh,
Arteta.
please. Look, all right, stop. Please.
I think Vieira's going to jump on, cuz, to be
Tell me.
honest, bro.
Just bring
I
in
think we need him to jump on.
bring in Pascal Sagan, please.
Apparently, Campbell's going to come on board.
Brother, look, all I'm saying is, give the boy a chance. He's gonna succeed.
But Sanya was actually, no, sorry, Sanya said Ancelotti. Bakary Sanya was saying he wants Ancelotti. He says he wants a proven manager. Julian Lescott was saying that Arteta. Lescott.
Let's go, bro.
But Arteta, he was saying Arteta's a great manager.
Because all I'm saying is,
Lescott, right?
but all I'm saying is, I agree with you about Arteta being a good manager.
You know what? Can I say something?
But
let's
not
say,
now.
Let's say KDB has a fallout of Pep Guardiola. Arteta's like, brother, come to
Oh,
Arsenal."
get out of here, man. Just get this guy
What's the
off, bro.
difference?
Brother,
I'm done, bro.
You know who we're getting? We're getting that guy. What's his name? The one on the left back.
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko.
We're getting
That's as good as we're
Zinchenko.
getting, cuz.
Look, Arteta Spanish has some Spanish.
We're getting Claudio
Bro.
Bravo.
At least he can talk English. That's all I need. A manager that can talk English. That's all I'm happy
Uh,
with.
How is it that the Everton legend is coming to Arsenal and then Ancelotti is going to Everton? How does that make sense? Should be the opposite way around.
Should be the opposite.
Should be the opposite.
Nah, I don't think so. Ancelotti is not a guy that's going to get you through a rebuild. Ancelotti is going to fail at Everton, and you mark my word.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be coming for a rebuild. You know that. He'll
He's
be
coming for a rebuild.
No,
brother.
Ancelotti would not be coming for it. He'll be
What?
coming
To what? Stabilize the club. This whole stability
win a
thing you've been
title,
talking
bro.
about.
and do what you're saying. Add those players, that CDM, that centre back. He would come do that, bro.
Brother,
He's not like, bro.
but give Arteta a chance. That's all.
Because the thing with Arteta coming in, if you're saying that they spent the night at his house
1
to manage
a.m. they left his
1
house.
a.m., they don't want to spend money, cuz. They do not want to spend money. That's why they're bringing Arteta in.
What do you mean they don't want to spend money? Because he's cheap.
Exactly, bro. And not only him, they don't want to spend money
You know
on
what?
players, cuz.
Arsenal's always been a cheap club. If Arteta turns
That's not
into
good
gold-
enough. That's not good enough, cuz.
It's not good enough. But you know what? We broke the
And
bank
you're
for
accepting
Pepe.
that, brother.
We broke the bank for Pepe. What have we got out
What's
of it
the
so far?
broke what bank? How much was he?
72 mil. 72 mil.
Because Coutinho was bought for 140 million, bro. I'm done, man.
Yeah, but
Imagine Party comes from Atletico Madrid.
brother, I'll be having a party if he comes.
Imagine,
I'm telling you right now.
imagine next season Zaha comes as well.
We're getting off topic, please.
Zaha,
Hey,
Lacazette.
You're gonna
Pepe.
tell me Arteta can't attract Premier League players? Get the hell out of here, man. Of course he can.
I
Of
guess
course
the
he
word
can.
goes around. Stories
Like
go
when
around.
Sterling
about him.
says, you know,
Great-
Arteta changed my career.
brother, and then Man City asked for 100 mil, brother. Yeah, get out of here, man.
Cause
We're not getting Sterling, bro.
Sky,
No,
bro.
no, no. I'm
Yeah,
saying
Sterling. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Players will read stories and be like. But look, hopefully it comes. Hopefully he does.
End
well.
this.
brother, he's coming.
Yeah, all right.